got it at the 33. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, first down here. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. The play action fake. Unleashes one deep. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Here comes the heat. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Stallions will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll try the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll keep it on the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Moore will throw. Got a man in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He lofts one down the sideline. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold it.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Ducks will punt this one away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Stallions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Stallions send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On his way from around the 50. And the returner will be brought down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a...
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's caught. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Moore to the air. Gets it to the back. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Finds his big tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Benson. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Trying play action. Quarterback on the move, still looking.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Here comes the field goal unit.
36 on the field goal.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Rides the back on the option, the give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone. because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by 10 over Marshall. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Stallions come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. It's complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Stallions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Makes the grab on the shuffle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
46-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
6 And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Right down the middle. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Trying to take it back. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the... And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Oregon.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
0.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The run from the shotgun. He's past the 30. Still on his feet at the 45. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about that catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
The Stallions will